I'm gonna die in here. Alright, and there's no sprint button in this game. That pisses me off. Jesus! I hate when I get pinned in the back like that. That happens a lot. He'll be floating behind me, and somehow he has this cone of you can't walk around him. Hate that shit. Can't expect every game to know aggro like World of Warcraft does. Hway. It's a good comment. Fallout New Vegas had a bug fixer? Oh, that's great. It's like you're kidding? Both spelled wrong. What a geek immediately. You're kidding. What difficulty are you on? As you can see here, doing the whole game, hardest difficulty, hardcore mode on, no crosshair. And it's still piss easy. I just beat a boss. No difficulty. I used like a stim pack.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
The highest tide just said lame when someone said he's on very hard difficulty. I'm on the hardest difficulty the game has, with hardcore mode turned on and the crosshair turned off. It's the hardest the game can be without using gameplay-changing mods. The fuck? Would you have said lame if I simply said, I'm playing this video game? The Long March. Sleeping mats? I didn't know you were on hard. Silly, you didn't ask if I was on hardcore. You asked the difficulty and someone told you the difficulty. The difficulty and hardcore mode are not attached. You can be on hardcore mode on very easy difficulty. Anything to loot in here? Not really anything interesting. Yeah, you might want to just sell stealth boys. They're pretty bullshit. They don't work if you have followers. In fact, it's why I don't really do, it's why I don't really do sneak in general in this game. It's because I have followers, so it doesn't work properly. Good game design! You know, sneak did work properly in many instances in Fallout 2, despite having followers.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer.
See you, Dorina.
I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components.
Dorinoa, sorry. Dorina.
If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Yeah, I'm completely on Oyami's side on this difficulty thing.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You're redeemers both.
Good for you!
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Okay, Chris.
Hey. Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
I like your mustache.
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
Okay.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough. Bye.
Fetch quests. Not even hard ones. Woo! I just got New Vegas because of Mah-Dry stream. I'm sorry for your loss. Why did I just get push it to the limit in my head? The fuck? Over here? Manny?
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
I totally have the wrong quest selected, don't I? Yep, game didn't change it to the next necessary thing I needed. That was a part of the quest I was on. Jesus Christ, Fallout. Oh. Okay, where am I going from here? I'm going straight and then going off to the branch on the right. Yes, What a Geek is literally the grammar police. As another member of the grammar police, your grammar appalls me. Is that it right there? What processor / RAM do you have, and how good is it at rendering and recording? Will a 4770K and 16 gigabytes of RAM be above average? When you say above average, do you mean above average for gaming or above average for recording and rendering? There he is. I'm happy they gave us a shortcut. Or else this would be really frustrating.
Have you found the components we discussed? Yes, that's the stuff. And the container's shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Okay.
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Yay.
Later.
Yeah, he's pretty squinty. He's above average for recording and rendering. In, like, what I do on YouTube for video games and stuff, I wouldn't say it's above average. I would say that's the average for ones who do, like, professional stuff. I would say that's about average. My stream keeps freezing on you? Chat, let him know to see if he needs to update his flash. Because that helped someone earlier. Oh, that's right, I'm gonna buy it from the junkyard. A lot of new names in the chat today. Any of these doggies have eyeballs outside their heads? No. Enemies being detected. Alright, lady, where are you? Wants me to go in the garage door for some reason. Hey, lady, wake up. Don't hit me with the bat.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing
You don't look old at all.
too.
Your hair's
You
just
might
gray.
have
That's
noticed
it.
the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Eddie, your voice, it's so sexy.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Okay.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Alright, that's another pointless fetch quest done. I like it when the game wastes my time.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Yes.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
Okay.
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Gather all.
There.
May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true.
Good
The Almighty
pathfinding.
Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it
one
may
in the
seem
back
that
doing?
all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding.
Thought the name's
companion.
Chris Hansen.
To our new friend, we say thanks and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who
Why are there
sought
no
to
subtitles
stay
for this?
our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be
Yeah,
remembered
Chris, don't
as
even
the
look over
saint
here.
of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Morning. Hey. Morning.
Oh, how anticlimactic.
Hello.
To the great beyond. Morning.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
Chris, I never once brought up that you're not a ghoul. The game just assumed I would've. Good job. Oh.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage? Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me. So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
I kinda like that line.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
Man, he really took off, didn't he? Alright, gotta go launch the rocket. It's a long walk. Long, boring walk. They could have just skipped me up there in a cutscene, but no. Nope. No, this quest hasn't wasted enough of my time yet. Walking back and forth, picking things up on the ground in completely safe locations. Spending a few caps to purchase a thing. Really is beautiful, this quest. Could probably just auto walk and use one hand. In fact, I think I will. I think I have to go over here. Nope. Does it count as stealing now? Yes. Well, I don't live here anymore. What's over here? Yeah. Now if I had enough science skill, I could fuck with it and just blow them up. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm not a dick. Hey! You want me to hit the instant get flagged on YouTube button by some asshole who thinks he owns royalty-free content and then I have to fight the claim just so I get paid? Here it goes! I decided, why not go get Veronica? You basically win the game with her. Fun fact, the game is so fucking glitched that when it first came out, Veronica couldn't level up. Ugh. Alright, I want my repair up, that's for sure, but not a massive priority. Speech. Can I fast travel from here? Or does it count? I don't think it counts as indoors. Nope! Counts as indoors. Again, the quest has not wasted enough of my time. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a walk. A bit of a long walk. It's more than a bit, really. It's kind of like a marathon. Wrong room. Hate this building. Whatever, found a way out. Alright, Manny, we're gonna have a talk. Oh, hey, Chris. Man, you got here fast. Yeah, they did patch the glitch with Veronica. She does level up now. It's why she's quite good.
How you doing?
She didn't used to level up, though. She would just get annihilated very soon in the game.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you. Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north. No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square. Hope that helps. I owed you. Yeah,
I like
see
I'm
ya.
still able to ask, who are you? Idolize. I'm responsible for the death of a lady that you thought was innocent.
Welcome to the Dino.
Shut the fuck up, Cliff. Oh, sure, yeah.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in
She's
here
dead.
tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie May always points them back in my direction.
She's dead.
Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine. And my friends get a discount at my store.
She's dead. Tempted to say that.
Well, there's T-Rex.
I'll say it in a minute.
We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
Blah.
Guns? Darn it. Sure thing. Have a look.
Alright, what armor? You have none. Never talk to me again.
Killed her? Why would you do something like that?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
You just did it? Just like that? On a whim? Well, listen, sir. If something like that crosses your mind about me, please let me know. I'm sure we can work something out. Will there be anything else?
Really? There was no consequence for that?
Come back soon now.
Okay. Thought he was gonna, like, throw a punch or run away. On to Boulder City. Well, chat, now's a good time to chat with me. Because I've got a long walk. Actually, you know what? Compile your thoughts for a moment. For I am going to be back in just a moment. I'm back. Let me just get this cord out of the way. And, get that game audio going again. Sorry, knocked the desk there. And bring it back to this view. God, there is a glare. I kept asking you guys if there's a glare. You can't even see my eyes. So reflection counts. God damn. Game, open up. There we go. Probably should have healed while I was in town. Whatever. Apparently it wasn't there earlier. Let me know if that happens so I can take off the glasses. It's a shame I don't just have good eyes. Thought I saw something else following us. Alright, I'm gonna get this marked off on my map for later. Here we go. And I'll actually be doing some work there later. That's just the solar power plant. Alright, let me get my bearings again. Where am I? Over here. Okay, I want to be up on the road there. Oh, and there's the gas station. Well, that's an enemy. Really, still have one of these equipped? I should have a service rifle there. Ugh, could use a cowboy repeater, but it's not accurate at this kind of range. Pistol it is.
All mine.
Nice shot. What game do you look forward to the most, and what one do you want? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Broke both of my arms in one hit. The fuck did he throw? Oh, that gun waver. There aren't any games I can think of right now that I'm really looking forward to. Nothing really comes to mind. The thing I'm most looking forward to right now are just all the new stages coming out for Payday 2. In fact, a new one comes out on Tuesday. Then after that, it's the old Hoxton jailbreak out, which I'm really looking forward to. I've been looking forward to that since Payday 2 came out. I really do need to play Payday 2 more often. I already have like 360 hours or something on it. And I did a video today on it. Hey chat, do any of you in the chat play Payday 2? Right, I actually should probably go back to town, get my arms fixed. Picking up individual bottle caps. Really? No one looted this place yet? One retro gamer, I know that you play it. I see you talking about it on the forum quite often. Killer Rain says, I've been meaning to get back into Payday 2. I am just utter shit at it. Anyone here who plays Payday 2 on PC, you should play it with me sometime. Sucks that your PC broke down. Doc, where are you going?
What can I do for you? That's not so bad.
You fucking kidding me? I have two
Alright.
broken elbows. Yeah, I'm holding off on going Infamy level 3 until, What's out there? Nothing? Oh, it's one of those things. They shouldn't be this far this way. Yeah, I'm holding off on going Infamy level 3 until there are more Infamy bonuses. Kill George, yeah, you should buy it. It's quite a good game. I love it. Another ant desert, but these always go so well. Alright, let's go into the ant desert. These are never glitchy. How reliable is the gun at this range? Not particularly. Killerian says that he's a teammate who I'd have to stop and help every 10 seconds. Well, I'm there to help. I'm quite an experienced player. I do 2 hours of research on the game every day for the sake of my show. Alright, I want to clear this whole desert. Gonna need to buy some more ammo soon. I've been fighting too many things that don't drop any ammo. Again, I want to point out this isn't how ants work. When an ant dies like this, and there's a threat nearby, things it can fight, it calls the colony. They don't just sit around and not care. Here we go. Lots of ammo on this. A grease gun. Actually, I forgot you could do single fire with this. It's not a bad gun. Weird how it does the earthquakey vibrating, though, when I've only fired a shot. Whoa, I didn't realize these things breathe fire. Well, we're kicking ass. Got aced Inspire shouldn't be an issue if you go down, get downed until you get down 4 times. I was gonna say. Yeah, I've been cycling through a lot of builds recently. I've been researching builds, doing different builds, creating different builds, stuff for the show. I believe right now I have my Player Dozer build equipped, although I also have made a Pure Medic build, which could be useful for playing with viewers. And we got another one of those weird walking ones. Did I just clear the whole desert? Says there's one over there, but I don't see it. Nectar of the Gods. There's another weird walking one. I think this might be the last one in the desert. Hey, David McScavenge. I don't know, a few over there. Might just be the dogs up in there. Yeah, looks like it. Alright. Anything else left in this desert? Still burning, eh? Tunnel. Inaccessible! Why did you label it then? Can I stand on it? Good job. I believe there's actually a vault around here somewhere, but I don't want to do that vault yet. I just kind of want to mark it off. Dehydration sickness. Is it over here? Save just in case a death claw jumps down. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Just in case a death claw comes down and I face off with it and then the game freezes. Really? There was a 1 out of 1 achievement for finding Vault 11? Why? What a weird thing to have an experience bonus for. Thought I heard a gunshot. Nope, I'm just the dumb. Whatever, we need to go over here anyway. I'm gonna talk to a lady, and all of you are gonna recognize her voice.
No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads. Where'd you come from?
Do you recognize the voice?
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
Do you recognize the voice yet?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story.
Really?
So listen,
Chat
can I
doesn't
ask you
know the
something on
voice?
level? I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel.
Good clipping there.
Pretty strange bunch. Do you know anything about them? Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so where are you headed anyway?
Finally, yes, Felicia Day. You know, she was the lead actress in The Guild, and The Guild, not the video game, the web series. Stuff like that, you know, she's really famous gamer stuff.
This is quite a journey you're going on then. Must be an interesting relationship to have brought you all this way.
I didn't tell you.
You're the first person I've run across out here that looks like he can really handle himself. There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. What do you think? Maybe we could travel together. Help each other out.
It's another problem right there. I didn't say I was from Good Springs. I said the Grave. She didn't know the distance I traveled at all. God damn.
Like I said, they can handle themselves. And I'm not the only one getting supplies for them. It's a big family.
Is it just me, or is the lag between when a question is asked and when it's answered really bad? I don't know.
Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to see more of the world. Looking for a fresh perspective. I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if there's something I can learn from.
Oh, do you mean the stream delay? Yeah, stream delay is like 25 seconds right now. Seems pretty bad.
Good. That's the look I was going for. Trust
Arms
me
are
on this
clipping
one,
through
though.
each other.
You'll be glad you brought me along. If I turn out to be a burden, we can part ways at any time. No hard feelings. Aw, you really know how to make a girl feel like a stray cat. But, okay, my offer stands. If we run into each other again.
Can't take her right now, we've got Boone. I hate how she says, make her feel like a stray cat. Fuck are you talking about, lady? When we see a stray cat, and it wants to come in our house, we let it in our house. That's how we got Millie. You guys recognize Millie? She was a stray. She came in like a year and a half ago, and we let her stay. I'm gonna call for a ban on that person in the chat. Just ignore the person. What-a-geek will take care of it. Evidently, What-a-geek's not going to take care. Oh well, no, he took care of it. Okay, that or Super Effector. Right, back with the game. The Atomic Wrangler. Oh right, I'm supposed to be going to. I accidentally started going to New Vegas. Gotta go to Boulder City. Dude, the way you say his name sounds like Watari from Death Note. What a geek. Alright, gotta do another superfluous quest over here, because the game doesn't think that we know to go to New Vegas yet, the title of the game. Pretty close to a level. I'm actually a bit low leveled for this area, I believe. Not a big deal. This game's more equipment based than anything I find.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the great cons. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the cons into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The cons have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
Watery, but with a roll on the R. Well, first of all, I can't roll my R's. And second of all, I have seen some Death Note, but it was a really long time ago.
Once the great cons have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are, but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack, alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the great cons. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you.
Okay.
Good luck.
I have something that'll actually mean I don't even need to barter with them. Normally you need high speech skill or stuff like that, or I think bartering with them. But if you picked up something at the beginning of the game, something that did not originally exist,
what the
it's
hell?
not a problem.
You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I'm a ghost to haunt you. I got better. That's what I'm gonna say.
And here I thought us great cons were tough to kill. So, what happens now? Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
I think that's a good idea.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him.
For a second I thought that I was supposed to use the burnt cigarettes here, but that's alright. You just get the lighter here. He just gave me Benny's lighter.
Yeah? On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up.
Sometimes your fucking mouth clips through your mustache. It's weird.
Just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though. Fine.
Alright.
Yeah, go on.
I leveled? Okay, what's new? Strong back is always nice. Sneering Imperialist. Against dirty raiders and ranking types, as well as tribals, do extra damage. No. Maybe. It is a decent modifier. I think I'll take that. Jealous of my beard? It's a nice beard. I'm also jealous of my bear. There you are.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Fuck you.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I? You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
Good. And they both like me more. Did I level again? Ah, came close. And we keep on walking. This will shortcut us a bit. The New Vegas. That's what it looks like with this mod. It makes the game look a lot nicer. Do not like to see me without my beard because my beard is epic, is being said to me. Yeah, I look weird without a beard. Well, no, actually, I look okay without a beard. I look weird without a mustache. I haven't shaved my mustache in years. It's been like 2 years. And even then, mustache was only gone for like... I think I only continued to shave it for like a week before I just said fuck it and let it grow back in. See, most people look weird with just a mustache. I look weird without a mustache. Is this game hard on PC, is being asked. It would be easier on PC than console in that controls are much better with a mouse. I am playing on the hardest difficulty with hardcore mode and no crosshair, though. Just walking along. I may actually get ambushed here? Oh no, Legion doesn't hate me. I was about to say, if Legion hates you, they tend to ambush you around here, and it's quite a strong ambush. Gotta make your own fun. Hey, Chet, how about you chat with me a bit? Because, I'm just on auto run right now. And it sure doesn't feel like a fucking run. A brisk jog, perhaps. Ooh, traveling merchant.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come run it. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Kinda came out of nowhere.
Howdy.
Huh? You're the merchant.
Hey there. Need anything?
Yes.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
Okay. Well, first of all, I got stuff to sell to you. I got a bunch of stuff to sell to you. I'm never gonna use these grenades, never gonna use these mines, never gonna use the plasma rifle. I'm built for, bullets, not lasers, or plasma. I think that's all I have to sell right. Oh, no, right, I got a ton of cigarettes too I can sell. There we go. Okay, weapons. Nothing I want. Reinforced leather armor. Yeah, that's an expensive stim pack. Ooh. Hunting. Yeah, that's expensive. You know what? I can barely afford that. Baseball bat nails. You need special nails for that, apparently. Ammo. Ammo's important. First of all, it'll be dirt cheap to buy more 9mm rounds. I'll answer the chat in a minute. I can see a lot of people are talking. I just need to stock up, you know? He doesn't have many kinds of ammo that I use. Disappointing. Or she, rather. Okay. Okay, let me catch up. The buffer is real. First 2010 game I beat. Blue. Update your Flash player. Isn't he on mobile? Only game. Fucking bored. Quit playing altogether. I don't blame you, Dante. No, internet crap, damn, phone, use PC. Sorry, I was trying to upload our sketchbook. Once dumbass won't upload directly. Alright, it's buffering. Mah-Dry, was the longest gaming session you played, and did you neglect food and sleep? Longest gaming session I've ever had, like, without sleep? 16 hours? Yeah, probably 16 hours. I don't know if I have Flash and H's.
Hey.
Internet fixed 2 hours ago. Okay, so only one thing was talking to me, and the rest of it was all just chatting back and forth.
I got water, clean and fresh, straight from Lake Mead. If you're low on caps, I've also got slightly irradiated wasteland water. A little fallout never killed anybody.
I play this game on third person. Ugh, I think third person this game looks terrible.
Glad.
Alright, you just sell water. And plus, you can't play third person using guns if you turn off the crosshair like I am for the sake of difficulty, because you can't actually see where you're aiming. Your character model blocks your aim, so can't. Is the other guy dead? Yep, there's supposed to be another guy here.
Evening.
Oh, there you are.
Welcome to the Grub and Gulp. Sure thing.
Do you just have
anything
food?
else I can do for you?
You just have food.
See you later.
Fine by me.
Boone, why are you carrying a plasma rifle? When did you pick that up? There. You can have the worn out armor. Thank you, Frick. He says I like to chat with the streamers themselves so they don't feel neglected. The warm glow of New Vegas. The warm glow of New Vegas. Would I count the NCR popping out of nowhere to be a glitch? No, that's just a shit engine. Pop-in is a gameplay issue. You broke your copy of WWE 2K14 from overplaying, if that's possible. Holy shit. I just downloaded it, like I purchased it on the PSN. Is that not the clinic? Looks like the clinic. Want to go find the clinic. Bunny hoppin', bunny hoppin', bunny hoppin'. Oh, that beautiful jump. Want to get this marked off on the map.